The Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James.
James family announcement from the Lakers. Bronny James got his contract fully guaranteed.
Yeah, I don't know what everyone's worried about. LeBron James leave, one LeBron James stage.
Bronny James should retire.
I am pleading with LeBron James as a father.
24 hours, one check, one phone call, one door that shut forever. The Lakers locked in Bronny James's money on a Sunday night. By Tuesday afternoon, the only reason that money existed had already told the world he was gone. No warning, no conversation, no goodbye. LeBron James did not leave Bronny behind out of cruelty. He left because he built something first, and the people screaming loudest about Bronny James being exposed are the exact same people who never watched a single minute of what this kid quietly built over 2 years, while his father was still in the building. This is the story they are not telling you. Let's run the exact timeline, because the sequencing here is almost surgical in its cruelty. June 29th, Sunday night, Bronny James's $2.3 million contract sitting at 55% guaranteed. The Lakers had one final window to cut him, save the money, and move on without sentiment. They did not take it. The deadline passed. Every dollar locked on sin. Bronny's NBA future in Los Angeles, financially cemented for one more season. 24 hours later, Shams Charania hit send. Rich Paul called Rob Pelinka. The message was clean and simple. The Lakers can move on. LeBron James is playing elsewhere. The check cleared on Sunday. The reason for the check left on Tuesday. And every reporter, every analyst, every media personality who spent 2 years biting their tongue about Bronny James suddenly had absolutely nothing holding them back. Rob Parker went on national radio within hours and told a 21-year-old with a fully guaranteed NBA contract to retire. That is what 24 hours looks like when the shield disappears.
Maybe put him in a tough spot, Philly, all that stuff. It's, he didn't play well, but he's been playing great.
Strip the last name completely. Forget everything you think you know about how this kid got here. Just look at what the tape actually says. Year 1, Bronny James shoots 28.1% from 3. Struggles with minutes. Looks overwhelmed. Critics have a field day, and the loudest voices in sports media use every bad game as content. Year 2, 38.6% from 3. Jumps from 27 games to 42, down in the G League. 18.4 points, 4.4 assists, 49.6% shooting on most nights. Against grown men fighting for their professional survival. He was not just surviving down there. He was dominating, and then the moment that matters most. Late April, Luka down, Reeves down. Lakers fighting for playoff seeding. JJ Redick gives Bronny real minutes, not garbage time. Real minutes when the scoreboard actually matters. 7.2 points per game, 47.2% from the field, 42.9% from 3. 3 of his 4 double-digit games all season came in that exact window. JJ Redick said it publicly right before the playoffs. We trust him. A head coach does not say that about a charity case.
I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this. We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad.
Redick private conversation, 240 words. Here is the part of the LeBron and Bronny story that completely changes how you read everything else. On the outside, LeBron James was a weapon. Stephen A. Smith said Bronny was only in the league because of his dad. 6 weeks later, LeBron walked over to him courtside on national television and made sure everyone watching understood exactly what the consequences were for talking about his son. Jaylen Brown called Bronny not even a pro before the kid played a single NBA possession. LeBron filed that away. 18 months later, in a post-game interview, he still brought it up unprompted. That was the public shield, loud, aggressive, unmistakable. But behind the closed doors of that Lakers facility, LeBron was building something completely different. JJ Redick revealed it in April. On day one, the very first conversation after the draft, LeBron sat across from him and made one thing non-negotiable. You will not coach LeBron's son. You will coach Bronny. That is the sentence that reframes this entire story. The man who was publicly fighting every critic who came near his kid was privately demanding that his kid receive zero special treatment inside the building. No shortcuts, no favors, no easy minutes because of the last name, just a development plan. A real one, built to survive without him. LeBron James was not protecting Bronny from failure. He was preparing him for the moment the protection would no longer be there. That moment arrived 24 hours after the check cleared.
And you average 10 points a game, you sell no jerseys. He plays no minutes, he sells 500,000. Who's worth more?
Here is where the Lakers front office is sitting, with a problem nobody is publicly admitting. Bronny James outsells every single player on this roster. Not Luka Doncic, not Austin Reeves, not any of the new additions. Rob Pelinka just spent a fortune assembling around their franchise cornerstone. Bronny, the last man on the bench, the player averaging 2.9 points per game, the 21-year-old that half of sports media wants gone, is the biggest commercial asset on a $10 billion franchise. Rookie year, over 500,000 jerseys sold, roughly $50 million in revenue, a rookie record that reportedly beat his own father's first season numbers. His Summer League debut jersey, auctioned for $38,400. The number one overall pick that same draft, $3,360. Gilbert Arenas said everything in one sentence. You average 10 points and sell no jerseys. He plays no minutes and sells 500,000. Who is worth more to the owner? But here is the cold truth sitting underneath all of that. The Mark Walter Group did not pay $10 billion to sell jerseys. They paid it for a Luka Doncic championship window. And that window has no room for sentiment. The Lakers just gave up 7 years of draft capital. No tradable first-round picks until the next decade. Every future move depends on cheap young contracts as matching salary. At $2.3 million, Bronny is the most cost-efficient piece in that building. But Dave McMenamin said it plainly. The first time a real Luka upgrade needs $2.3 million in matching salary. Bronny gets traded. He is not safe. He is just not urgent yet. And in this Lakers front office, not urgent today means traded tomorrow. Outro. 2 years ago, nobody could touch Bronny James. Not the media, not the analysts, not the front offices who privately thought what nobody would say out loud. LeBron James made sure of that. But LeBron James is gone now. And what he left behind is not a charity case or a famous last name taking up a roster spot. He left behind a 21-year-old who jumped 10 percentage points from 3 in one season, who dominated the G League, who delivered when the games actually mattered. The shield protected Bronny from the noise. Now the noise is everywhere. The only question left is whether what LeBron quietly built can survive without him. Subscribe and hit that bell, because we are about to find out.